So you're a woman that wants to start traveling, but you're scared and you don't know how to start. I'm a money coach and I have traveled to more than 20 different countries over the last 5 years. I've done a lot of traveling because I've built a lifestyle where I'm able to essentially work from anywhere in the world. That are new here, and I never got to travel in my early 20s because I was literally in survival mode. Like, I had to leave my house when I was 18, started working a full-time job, was in school full-time. So my first half of my 20s, I was not able to travel. And financially, I really struggled. But the game changer was that once I became financially educated, I was able to save money, start investing, and then I started splurging on things like going on more vacations and just exploring countries and cities that I had never been to. One day, I'm going to the Stampede, and there's actually like a South Asian component to the Stampede. I don't know if you've heard about it, but it's called the Stampede Mela. And it's cool because now it's a bit more inclusive. So you that are scared to travel, make a group chat with your closest girlfriends and see if anyone's down to go to a different city with you. And with the Stampede just right around the corner, this is something that you can easily book and look forward to, because I've been in Vancouver for about a month now, and I don't know about you, but I'm sick of going downtown. I actually rarely go downtown anymore because it's just, I don't know, I'm just over it. I feel like when you've lived somewhere for so long and it just feels like you're constantly running into the same people, the same old vibes. So I'm excited to see what Calgary's like in the summer, and I'll definitely keep you guys posted. For those of you that want to go to the Stampede Mela and you want a discount on your tickets, I'll include one in the description of this episode. While we're on the topic of travel, I recently lived in Miami for 3 months. It's something that I started doing a few years ago, where I go there for 3 months out of the year. I usually like going when it's like really cold and rainy in Vancouver, because it's just nice to get away and be somewhere warm. The reason I'm bringing that up though is because anytime I go to cities that are predominantly sunnier and warmer, I tend to tan, and then my foundation doesn't always match. Hence why I'm using like 2 or 3. But these bronzing drops, the anti-pollution sunshine drops from Drunk Elephant, are a game changer. So if you tend to tan, all you need to do is just add this to whatever foundation you use, and it basically just like blends everything in the sense of like the foundation starts to match your skin tone a bit better because of the bronzing drops. Step 2 is find a city or neighboring province or state that you can travel to within your own country before making a massive trip or planning a massive trip outside of the country. I started small, and I think baby steps are important. And let's talk about feeling safe. So as a woman, when you travel by yourself or even with a group of girls, it's always important to have your location services on with multiple people in your life. So it could be like your mom, your dad, your sibling, your best friend, anyone back home that can track where you're at, regularly FaceTiming, texting throughout the day so they know that you're alive and well. And beyond that, just being super vigilant of your surroundings. Like I've never stayed in any isolated place. Like I'm not living in a random cabin in the middle of nowhere. I've always stayed in like very heavily populated cities, and usually downtown where like you need a fob to enter a building. There's a concierge service. So taking steps like that makes it safe and you feel safer. And for those of you that are single, you should definitely consider traveling, because I always say you're not gonna meet your husband in your dusty, crusty little town.